Hello and welcome to slope and distance formulas. We're going to look at scenarios here where we've got a set of two different points. So let's say our first point is negative 2, 4. We should be able to plot that on the axis. Remember, this is the x, this is the y, so we're going to start out going left 2 and up 4. There's the first point. Second point is right 3 and up 5. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got these 2 points. We would like to know 2 things about this little segment. The first is, how steep is it? Is it really steep and a high number, or is it kind of flat and kind of a low number for steepness? We'd also like to know, how far is that segment? How long is that? What's the distance between those 2 points? So how steep is it, and how far apart are the 2 points? Fortunately, we have formulas that will calculate for us those 2 things. Our coordinates are always in the format x1, y1. So let's first label here x1, y1, and x2, y2. The first x and y, the second x and y. Now the slope formula, to tell us the steepness, you can write this down. It's always m, which stands for slope. M is a French word monter, which means to climb, so I use the letter m, even though we're not French. But it is the difference of the y values. Go ahead and write this down, y2 minus y1, which tells us the rise, over x2 minus x1, which tells us the run. The distance formula also uses these, and you can copy this one down. It's the square root of x2 minus x1 squared plus y2 minus y1 squared. It comes from Pythagorean theorem. So let's look at this example and see if we can calculate the slope using our formula. To find the slope, our y2 is going to be 5, our y1 is 4, our x2 is 3, and our x1 is negative 2. Now here's where it gets a little bit tricky because we've got minus and negative. So we always have to think about that and say when we've got a double negative, that means plus a positive. So now this is simply 5 minus 4 is 1, 3 plus 2 is 5. So that means that the slope of this little segment is 1/5. It's going up 1 for every 5 it goes across. You can actually count this on here. It's going up 1 and over 5. So up 1 over 5. If it were to keep going, it would go up 1 over 5 also. That's the slope. Now the distance, how far apart are those 2 points? We can do in the same manner. Let's plug in, oops, I need to see the points. Let's plug in things that we have here. I'll go a different color. Let's go green. Distance. And let's start by plugging in the numbers. 5 minus 4. Oh, wait, x2 minus x1. Sorry, I almost messed that up. x2 is right here, so that's 3 minus x1, which is negative 2. I got to be careful, there's a double negative. y2 minus y1. So let's kind of simplify this a little bit. This double negative is the same as adding a positive. So that's the same as 5 squared. And this is 5 minus 4, which is 1 squared. Well, 5 squared is 25. And 1 squared is 1. So this is the square root of 26. And it's okay if we leave it like that. If you were to simplify this on the calculator, it's approximately 5.2 or so, something like that. Okay? 5.1, 5.2, around there. I don't have a calculator right here, but I know it's going to be pretty close to 5 because square root of 25 would be 5. Okay? So we should be able to find the slope or the distance anytime we've got a set of 2 points. Have a great day.